And this podcast is going out to our people in the UK, out there in Chelsea. So let's get right into it. So right now, what state you in right now?
I'm in Florida.
You in Florida? How is Florida compared to other places you've been?
Right now it's kind of like bipolar and hot.
Polar and hot? Okay.
Bipolar.
Bipolar means that what? It changes a lot?
It could be rainy and sunny at the same time, and it could be hot and rainy at the same time.
Whoa. Okay. I got you. Sound like the Midwest a little bit. Okay. So where you originally from city and state?
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh, so you're originally from St. Pete. So how would you describe St. Pete to our listeners?
Um, Depends on how you would take it. Some parts are, are really good, nice, some big homes, and then there are some places that are, I would call it, say, under the weather and have a high crime rate.
Okay. Okay. So all in all, if you could combine your experiences with the whole complete city, what would you tell other people who may consider visiting there?
Stay towards the beaches, definitely.
Stay towards the beaches.
Yes,
Whoa, it sounds like it's kind of gangster out there, huh? That's like stay to the tourist area.
kind of.
Okay, I got you. So,
It's just like visiting a foreign country. You don't go where they say you can't go.
mm, okay, because a lot of people look at Florida and be like, oh, this is retirement town. It's all beautiful. Look at the trees. Like you know how the
I mean, some parts of Florida are nice. Just, maybe the town I live in isn't the best in Florida, but there are some really nice places in Florida.
okay, I got you. So let's take it back. Let's take it back, Diamond. Let's take it back to the childhood and everything like that. When you first got your glimpse of St. Petersburg and everything, what was like the neighborhood like for you?
Uh, Rough.
Rough. Okay.
I'd say rough for the mere fact that, well, growing up, moving around a lot, transient was kind of the lifestyle for me due to being a foster child for 18 years. So
Hmm.
moving around was kind of like the lifestyle. So I got to see different parts of Florida, different counties, different places throughout my journey. So, I mean, I can say everywhere might be a little different and every city might be tough, but, you know, you just got to learn to deal with the struggles of your environment around you.
Okay, I got you. And you spoke of being in foster care for 18 years. Can you bring that to light and everything? How did that happen?
Well, my mother was an insufficient parent and a drug user, which led her behind bars. And, you know, I had really no support system. So I ended up in the state's care where, I just kept moving because everybody seems to want infants.
Okay.
And once you grow older, your luck kind of runs through.
Okay. We're gonna touch on the luck runs through because a lot of people need to know what that means. What about your father? Did he ever come around and try to like, hey, this is my daughter. Let me try to make something happen?
I honestly, to this day, do not know who that is.
Whoa. Okay. So do you have any interest?
I mean, I've tried throughout the names. I was provided, but I don't think my mother quite knows. My mother admitted to sleeping around quite a bit, so I don't think she even truly knows.
Okay. Okay. So you step into foster care, and the reason why I'm asking these questions just so the listener knows is that we need to understand where the human being is born into, and how a human being is able to survive various different things like Diamond here and to where they are right now. So it's very important to go to the origin. So that's one of the reasons why I'm asking these questions. So when
And
you
it definitely it describes where you can understand an individual's strength through the struggles that they've overcome during those trials and tribulations to get them to a point where they are today, where they can have this strength to be able to keep moving forward today's struggles.
Exactly. That's very, very important. Because a lot of times people will look at somebody and then you could be attractive, you can not be attractive, whatever it may be, and they have this preconceived notion that they have a good life or they came from a good place, whatever like that, but have no idea.
Or your life is good on social media, so that's the picture you paint because that's what you want them to know. They don't deeply know what's truly going on.
Exactly, yeah, that's definitely true. So when we look at the foster care system, because personally, I went through a foster care type of situation and everything too. So there's a lot of different experiences once you were in foster care and everything. We want to share some of those, the good, slightly the bad. What did you learn from being around so many other children?
I definitely can say, as much as I would like to say, some cases are successful during the foster care trials of children, but some are, epic fails, but some actually give different outlooks on life per se. Some have gone to be adopted into loving families or, have found their forever home versus ones who just gradually get older and, after foster homes don't want them anymore, they go to what are called group homes, and they're kind of like boarding homes with anywhere from 5 to 15 children where they're just looked after like house staff. You see what I'm saying? So that they don't get the love and the nurture that a child needs to be able to, grow up correctly for the most part. So I feel like some things could be changed. I can't change the world, but there are a lot of stress, like going through those tough times of bullying and, moving a lot and having to adjust to a new home or a new lifestyle or a new type of situation and just try to feel loved in the whole process. It's very difficult for any child to get your strength to not let it happen anymore, to stand up for yourself and grow that self-confidence that everybody else seems to lack for you.
Okay, I got you. So there's a lot of a lot of kids come from different places and different backgrounds and everything. You get them all together, then yeah, you may have, well, not say may have, but you do have bullying. You do have things that may harm a child, like self confidence and self esteem and things like that by being in an environment. So how was you able to overcome those type of things by being around those different types of children?
Honestly, I didn't. I always ran away. I ran away from all of my problems for a very long time. I would always just run away. So I didn't handle them correctly when I was a kid. I was very angry and, upset at the world just because, I wasn't loved or I didn't have a home or why me? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That was the question growing up. Why does this have to happen to me? So when I feel like when I grew up and realized that the decision wasn't because of me, I started taking a whole new outlook on life. So I would run away. I would try to live on my own. I would try to do what I needed to do to survive, pretty much, and just make it the next day.
Okay. And at what age did you run away? Your first time you ran away? What was that experience like?
I was 12 years old. I was staying in a group home in St. Pete. It's now called Brookwood, but at that time it was called the Women's Residence. I was 12 years old and I would just run away and sleep in a slide until I was ready to come back when I was tired of running.
Hmm. And when a kid runs away, because I ran away in the second grade, so I can kind of be familiar with the running away part. What was it exactly that you was running away from the place? You know what I mean, that you were, because that's young to be 12 years old, and you said a slide like in a park, right? Like one of those slides, right?
Right.
So what made
I
you?
mean, I would feel free, from just everything. I would just feel free, and sometimes I would even try to get my friends' parents to kind of let me stay, even though some shit wasn't right. It was sometimes they would let me crash a day or two, but once they knew I was a runaway, they officially turned me back in after a couple days.
Okay. Did being a runaway, did it make you feel something ill about yourself, why you had to keep going back, like you're a runaway because you didn't want to be here or you wanted to be free?
Honestly, it's as crazy as it sounds. I felt more safe in the streets than I did at any of those homes.
Whoa. Elaborate some on that. That's very important.
Um, it's crazy. I tell people nowadays, when I was a child, I would walk the streets. No one would say a goddamn thing to me, and I would hope they would, so I knew what I was doing for that night. But now that I'm an adult, they holler at me all the time. But it's like when I was looking for them as a child to say something to me, it was nothing. I was on my own, and I had to figure it out. I had my own apartment illegally at 14,
Whoa.
living off of a food pantry.
Whoa. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. So let me go back a little bit. So when you was, when you was walking the streets as a child, when people see you, what did you want those people to say to you?
I don't know. Maybe they would have a solution on where I could just hang out until the morning light till I went back. I don't know. I was young and dumb.
Okay. You can't say young and dumb, right? That's kind of unfair. You think that has to be unfair, right? You're a child, really don't know nothing. You can't say
I
you're
was
dumb.
lost. Okay, I was young and lost.
Okay, there you go. I think that's better. That's better. I couldn't say dumb. All right. All right. Okay. Because when you say dumb, I can't say that because when you was in foster care, a dumb person wouldn't run away like that and want to feel free in a different environment. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the mindset to be able to leave to feel something different. So I can't say that you're dumb. I can't say that. So so get to the pantry and everything. So at 14 years old, you said you were staying in the food pantry. Did anybody ever come looking for you or anything like that? How was you able to escape like the
I mean,
school
I
and
was
stuff?
posted on little supermarkets and stuff as endangered runaway, but I would always rip them down and just keep it moving.
Okay, okay. And how was school for you back then? Did you go to school or what?
Well, actually, I went in and out of school, until probably about the beginning of 14, and then I was in and out between 15 and 16, and then got pregnant at 16.
You got pregnant at 16. Okay. And at the time that you was like in the food pantry and just being around, like, did you have thoughts of your mom, like, mom, come get me, where you at, anything like that, or did you just give up on her completely?
Uh, well, she didn't show up on my doorstep till I was 18.
Oh, okay. You was 18. So 16 years old, you have your first baby or firstborn. Um, how was that experience made you feel? You know what I mean? Because like, let me see. Society will look at us as like being 16 years old that we're a kid having a kid. But sometimes you could be 16, you could think like an adult and have a kid. So what was your
I
mindset around that
definitely
time?
can say I had an adult mind frame at 16. I definitely can say, but I was still very, very immature. But I definitely had somewhat of a mind frame of an adult because I had to grow up too fast and do everything on my own.
Okay.
So I mean, I wouldn't say I was fully mature because I wasn't,
Okay. Was
but
growing
I
up.
had enough sense to kind of care for a baby. Yeah,
I didn't hear the last thing. What did you say?
I had enough sense to care for an infant.
I know. Okay. Would you say that for the people listening that sometimes when a girl has a baby and she never had a mother, right? Really being about sometimes she doesn't become a mother to her own kid sometimes. So you was able to break the cycle because you said that you was able to care for a child even though you was that age. Um, what were some of the thoughts and challenges that you had being like a teen mother?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I broke the cycle because that ain't honestly true. I wasn't the best mother to that kid. I
Okay.
could have done a lot better. My son is actually currently adopted at this point.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Okay.
I could have been a better mother, but at the same point, I had a baby by the wrong person who committed the wrong crimes, and the best thing for the safety of the child was to have him have a better life because I'm not stingy and I know that the best thing was the better life for a child.
Okay. Now let's look at that. Let's look at that because a lot of kids are adopted that may be listening to this or were adopted that's listening to this. When you
My
say
son is a gymnast. He plays soccer and he plays baseball. My son is definitely well taken care of as well.
that's good. So being a good mother though, also being a good mother, some mothers can say like this. Some mother can be like this. They can say like, oh, yeah, I'm going through this crazy times, and the father this and that, and I'm gonna take the kid through the crazy times. Or a mother can say like, you know what, I gotta have better for the kid. I'm not all the way together right at this moment. So maybe if I allow the kid to be able to have a better chance of life and let another family take care of, that's the best thing. And that's pretty much being a good mother too now.
I would admit, and I think that was it was hardest, but the best decision I could have made. And he's flourishing completely better than I mean, I can still probably do.
There you go. There you go.
But that doesn't mean I still can't be a mother. That doesn't mean I can't try again. That still doesn't mean none of that. But I did know what I needed to do for the nourishment of my child.
There you go. There you go. That's what I'm saying. There you go. So you did have extreme amount of intelligence at that age still. So
Right.
after the baby gets adopted and everything, around 17, 18 years old, right before your mother comes back, and like, what was your life like after the baby left?
Difficult, very, very difficult, very difficult.
Hmm. Can you elaborate some of the difficulty?
Um, just wanting to be there for my child, just wanting to be a parent. Just the pain of not being able to, think what I could have done better, what I should do better the next time. It's very painful not being able to have your child around when you want your child around. That difficulty of being a parent. Um, Outside of just living at 18 was difficult. Trying to find jobs, trying to provide for myself was still kind of difficult. um, you know, I was still young,
Hmm.
and I can say like any person who's even been given the golden spoon when they, first turn 18 and try to get out there on own and realize what adulthood is. It's not just a skip in the park.
Right, 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 right. And even if you
And
had even
especially when you've had a kid and you're a mother and going through that as well, that's also not that easy.
right, it's true, it's true. And like you said about the golden spoon, a lot of kids, they have like be prepared, and they still go out there and make crazy decisions. You know, so it's not a for sure thing in the jungle life. So 18 years old come around and moms come back. What happens when moms come back?
She taught me the game.
The game, and what is the game?
The adult industry.
The adult industry game. Okay. You have to. Certain people listening to this may be naive or whatever like that. We need your definition. Everybody else has their own definition. We need to clarify your own definition.
Okay, so let me clarify before anybody can judge what I do.
Right.
My classification is I am a published international model. I am a video vixen. I am an actress. I am an adult actress. I am an exotic entertainer. I host and plan events, and I pretty much just, whatever it takes to make money, cut grass, shake ass, or sell ass. Whatever I got to do to survive, that's what I do to make some money.
Okay. Okay. I got you. Okay. That's a good definition. Okay. So it's a wide range of things. It's not just one particular thing where people should definitely understand. There's a lot of weapons there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I
I got you.
dance, I do music videos, I do photo shoots, I do eye candy videos, I do strip club features, just all, I do bachelor parties, private parties, all types of different events. And, it's a wide range of things that I do.
Okay. 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 So when your moms come back, what does she like say to you? You know what I mean? I'm trying to picture it in my
Well,
head now.
it's kind of actually funny. So my mom walks in the house and she goes, I'm going to make an ad on Backpage. I said, what the fuck is Backpage? I was like Craigslist, like, do you have to sell? You have nothing. You just got out of prison. So she sat me down and explained the whole Backpage ordeal, and that's when I became a dancer because I wasn't really with the whole Backpage idea.
Okay. Okay. And, oh, you said your mom got out of prison.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. She came in for it. So she explained to you about Backpage and everything. So dancing was your first introduction to like the adult industry then.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And for now, when we're talking about dancing, a lot of people have different crazy ideas about dancing and things like that and everything. So once you clarify your personal experience and not include the whole collective of everybody else.
Well, first of all, as long as you know that it's your body and you make the rules, it pretty much goes from that. And it takes a lot for a person to understand that. It took me, honestly, I've been a dancer now 7 years.
Okay.
And it took me a long time to realize that. And some dancers will allow people to just grope and kiss and fondle. And, as long as you know your body, your rules and what you want your time, it's not what they say. It's you trick the trick.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. Because growing up, I'm Black and Dominican, and growing up and everything, we get introduced. I remember being introduced to strip clubs, but I used to always look at it like, because they used to talk like a lot of shit about dance, and I used to be like, man, that's got to be some courageous, strong shit to like dance in front of people. Because I know dudes who wouldn't even rap in front of people, and they got their clothes on.
Honestly,
Right.
People ask me all the time. Now, I have small chest, and I have a very natural body. Um, so people ask me all the time why I haven't got surgery like all the other, Instagram models and dancers and all of that. Now, it took me a lot to, adjust to my own body and like my own body and have my own self-esteem. So I guess it makes me wonder how it changed so quickly, but as long as you know your body, you can take it anywhere.
Right. 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 And I looked at it as something being empowering because I used to have a lot of arguments with dudes who used to talk stuff about like dance and stuff, and I'm like, man, that's like a dancer can go anywhere in the world and just find a stage and everything and just make money, and they're confident in how they look and they got skill. Like I think it's a lot of skill to be on a pole like that. Your body has to be like in fit. Like it's a lot of things
And
that
it's
go
not
with it.
even about skill. It's about decent conversation. Can you hold a decent conversation with somebody?
Okay, okay, okay. That's probably more important than the actual dancing, then, huh?
Absolutely, because half the people that go in there are just bored and lonely.
Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Okay.
They want the fantasy that their significant other doesn't provide, and half the time it is a conversation.
Okay. Okay. So what is
It also gives you like a couples counseling type of vibe. Sometimes you have to be a counselor.
really?
Absolutely.
Can you give us an example or not?
Well, sometimes people will come in and discuss their home life with you, just to try to feel better, or they've had a long day at work, or you got to sit back and either listen or act like you're listening, one of the two.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right. So okay, I got you. I got you on that. So when you look at your first, let's look at your first day. Yeah, your first day. Got an opportunity to be on the stage and dance. What was that first day like? Was it jitters,
Uh,
nervousness, or what?
Nerve wracking.
Nerve wracking, huh? Okay, okay. Your own nerve wracking, people around you making you like that.
The whole thing was just like, what the fuck?
Hmm. Really? Okay.
I was
Okay.
like, what did I get myself into? But I made a lot of money, so I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll do it tomorrow. But
Right.
it
Right.
was
Right.
like, it was definitely, it definitely takes a lot to be an exotic entertainer, be in the adult industry, and just allow, the privacy of your own skin to be known by others.
Okay. 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 And as far as like the mental aspect of it, is it like you have to like you have to be like a
It,
character, right? You go in as a
I
character, you
mean,
come out as yourself, or what?
yeah, sometimes you can look at it like that, but I do say it does. If you're not capable mentally, it does mentally tear you apart. And I'm not even gonna lie. Some people have to do drugs to be able to work. Some people have to drink to be able to work. It definitely is a mind fucking industry, and it definitely takes a lot. There are actually counselors and things out here for young ladies. We have the Pineapple Express mental health for adult actresses and things like that. There are mental health agencies out here specifically for people in the adult industry
Hmm.
because it is nerve wracking.
Okay. 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 I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that. Okay, okay. And we look at that first night. Do you remember how much you made that first night? Your first amateur night doing it.
I would say back then money was good, so I would say at least like 1,500.
That is incredible. That's incredible. So you're looking at the 1,500, and you're looking at it like what? I'm never gonna work a normal job, probably, huh? Like I'm not. I can't.
And
Can't
I
do
said, fuck a $10 an hour
it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like 1,500. And how many hours did you work that night? You think
from like 8 to 3.
8 to 3? So that ain't even that long. So that's like almost. It's almost like a work day, whatever like that. Doctors probably don't even make $1,500 a day like that with degrees and stuff. Like. Hmm.
Hey, but we're not reporting this to the IRS, though. Just
Right,
kidding.
right. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. I'm just looking at it.
That was all the way in 2014.
Right, right. No, but when I look at it though, I look at it like I'm a male, so I hear a lot of stuff like people be saying like, oh, dance is this, dance is that, and blah blah blah. But it's important to look on the other side of the coin and actually talk to somebody who actually lived and actually done it, and then understand their experience, so it's not like an assumption or like a lot of dudes exaggerate certain type of things and stuff. So what I mean, it's good to know on that end. So when you get a taste of the dance and everything like that. So how's your mentality going now? Are you looking at your mom like good looking out mom for the education, or are you looking at moms as like what? Because she introduced you.
Um, Honestly, it goes hand in hand because sometimes I wish I never would have gotten this endless lifestyle that it's extremely, extremely, extremely hard to get out of. You get used to fast money, you get used to the luxury lifestyle, you get used to just getting real lazy with actual work. And then when it's time to stop, you feel so dependent on so many of these outlets that you don't really need in life. So sometimes I say, yeah, thank you. Sometimes I'll be like, well, damn, this really just like, what would my life have been like if I wouldn't have gotten this industry? Or
Mm,
how has my life benefited from being in this industry?
okay,
It's definitely kept me stable and safe and alive. I can say that.
okay, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you on that. So so how did the next level go as far as like so you go from dancing to what modeling? You go through what's the
Well,
next
I've
thing?
always kind of like modeled here and there, but I went full term with modeling and doing music videos and like vixen videos, which is like more of eye candy type videos. Then I started venturing off into the adult industry, and then just went full throttle from there.
Okay, okay. And that adult industry is what consists of what like videos like kind of like pornish or what?
Adult, yes, adult film. You know,
Okay.
Bachelor parties. I've done a little bit of escorting, but I'm not going to discuss
No,
that.
no, we're not going to discuss that. No, no, we don't have to go through all that. We don't have
But
to go
yeah, I've
through
done
that.
some film as well. You can simply just Google Diamond Marie XXX or subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Okay, okay, I got you. I got you. All right, for all the listeners out there. So so next step, what I mean, as far as like mentality wise and things like that, what do you think is the thing now that you feel keeps you in the loop of it that you don't want to be able to walk away and do something different, or do you want to do something different?
Honestly, I kind of just the things I like about the industry is I really love the pole fitness. I really like dancing on the pole, but I wouldn't necessarily say I like being a stripper
Okay,
or entertainer. I love to fuck, but wouldn't necessarily like doing porn.
okay, okay, okay,
I love modeling. I love being in front of a camera. So I absolutely love the vixen videos and the photo shoots. Now, music videos, I love the networking aspect. I love doing the radio shows and the podcasting. I love networking. Um, I also do domestic violence events as well,
okay,
that I network for and help women, children, men, and animals. So I do a lot of things that just keep my drive to keep going sometimes. So I work to help.
okay. So you work and then also you get back to the community to be able to help other people too as well.
Yeah, as well.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's what's up. So another question I want to be able to ask you is, okay, so being immersed in the lifestyle and everything, how has it affected like your relationships like with men or women? I don't know what side or whatever or together. I don't know, but just relationships like intimate relationships, like companionships and friendships and things like that. How does it affect it?
It's okay. Well, I'm single, obviously, so it doesn't. It definitely has an effect on that. Um, I've tried being in relationships with the lifestyle man. It's just very, very difficult, just to find the trust between people or, have faith in one another or just, I'm big on domestic violence, so I just won't tolerate it. So I just rather be single, single and mingle.
Interesting.
But being in relationships and having intimacy with people is definitely difficult. To build the trust, to even have an intimate sexual relationship is difficult. Um, so it definitely, dictates your life, your personal life outside of the character that you play during that lifestyle.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So when we look at domestic violence, has there ever been like a situation where you were with somebody and something like got crazy and then domestic violence happened to you?
Oh, absolutely. I've had a few occasions, but I mainly am a domestic violence advocate now. I had a loved one that was killed due to domestic violence that really dampened my heart. So now, for the last 4 years, I've been hosting domestic violence awareness events in November,
November.
to reach out to the community and raise some money for the community and things like that to spread awareness due to domestic violence, to try to help whoever may listen and want to reach out for help silently.
Okay, okay. And they definitely should be able to listen to you because you're a survivor of it. You know what I'm saying? And you're able to carry the torch for somebody else that's been a victim of it as well. So that's definitely beautiful on that end. I want to know. I want to know. And probably listeners want to know is what causes. What do you think from your experience? What causes the man to be like violent like that by being with a woman that's in the industry? What do you think the causes are?
Well, first, it could not only be a man; it could also be a woman as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
It can go both parties, and a lot of people don't look towards that direction as if a woman can be violent, but it can go both ways.
Okay.
But I think the main cause would be on personal anger. Don't poor anger management and not knowing how to constructively, direct your anger in a positive manner where they lash out on other people. So it might not even be that the intention of, strike to harm, but strike in anger.
Okay. I got you. I got you. Striking anger. Okay. I got you. And now let's look at friendships, like like the homegirl, somebody you grew up with, everything like that. Is it a lot of judgment on that, or is it a lot of coolness, or what?
As in, like, can you elaborate a little bit?
Like friendships, like just say you just got a homegirl that met at the mall. You know how girls meet people, or girls meet a guy
Right.
that's your friend. And you just hang out, share somewhere. Platonic relationships, things like that. Um, do they look at the lifestyle and kind of like on a judgmental type of thing, or do
I
they?
mean, I try not to hang out with people that do that, but I also don't really hang out with people that are in the same lifestyle like that.
Okay,
I don't really deal with bullshit too well, and I don't like drama. So I kind of like, if I'm not working, I'm more of like a homebody, I guess.
okay, okay,
But with the friends I do have, I choose my friends wisely. So no, they're pretty much big supporters of me, and they support what I do for the most part. They don't judge, but again, I could hang out with somebody just as easily that would judge me without me knowing. So it can go hand in hand.
okay, okay, okay. So when you look at your life, as far as like being in the videos and the lifestyle and everything, is there more passions that you have that you want to be able to do whenever you decide to retire or be able to include more into what you're doing now? Like what are the
Well,
passions?
I think even if I do stop this lifestyle, I will always want to be a top model somewhere in some magazine, in some movie or something. I do just, I love what I love, So I don't have to do everything that I do in the industry. But at some point, I will always have modeling at heart.
Okay. Okay, okay, okay. And I seen the pictures you did in the old school car. Those dope. That was some dopeness right there.
Yes, it was a 1961 Rolls Royce.
Oh, that's what that was, 1961 Rolls Royce. Okay, so that's what a nice. Okay, I didn't know what kind of car that was. Good looking out. Okay, okay, and I'm definitely gonna direct people to that photo shoot. I didn't even know that car looks. It looks smooth. It's like one of them like them old gangster cars back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, that's what's up. So so when we look at when you said about acting and being in movies and things like that, are you interested in being in movies outside of like the adult industry theme, or not?
Yes, I'm talking more of like HBO type of movies, not
Okay.
Pornhub type of movies.
Okay, okay, okay. I got you. I just wanted to ask some clarification because you know how they always say like, people that I've heard over the years, they're like, oh, once you start doing movies like that, it's hard to get into another movie, like a movie that's not like that and everything like that. And I kind of like disagreed with it. I feel like
I disagree as well because it's you where your mind takes you. If that's how you feel. That's how you feel, and you won't go to a casting call. But your mind, and you could take you wherever you want to go if you have the heart to do it.
okay, definitely, definitely, definitely. So going moving forward. So when we look at a combination of everything that you've done so far and everything, what do you feel like that you would change, and what are the things that you feel like you wouldn't change?
I definitely would change some of my work habits and drinking. I would definitely slow down a little bit on drinking.
Okay, okay,
And I would definitely, work on some of my modeling techniques. Um, but as far as that, I would definitely just keep trying to strive harder and get better at what I do every day, until I'm, finally ready to say I'm done.
okay, okay. And would you consider like dancing and being in the adult lifestyle as being an empowering thing for a woman? Because a lot of times people look at it like, oh, women are being exploited. Women are that's clubs should be banned because they have these dancers, or they say,
Well, here's how I feel about that.
okay,
Exploiting is what you make it. First of all, if you're in the adult industry, yeah, there are some instances where people are being forced into the industry. Okay, cool. We all understand that. There are human trafficking is the thing. We all understand. But the ladies who do want to be doing the industry and are okay with the industry are you can't exploit yourself. So if this is what they want to do, people should be able to do what they please with their own body. Yes, it might not be pleasable to everybody,
mhm,
but shit, half the food at the store isn't pleasable to everybody.
there you
So
go.
I
Yeah,
mean, people should be able to do what they want with their body without any repercussions with the law or without anybody bothering them. To try to survive. A lot of people do this to survive and just to keep a roof over their head.
mhm,
So I don't think that there should be a difference. You see what I'm saying? If they're not hurting, harming, or creating, a ruckus, why is it such of a big problem?
right, right, exactly. Because I don't even think there might be, but I don't think there's laws in America that says you can't be a dancer. You know what I'm saying? So it's not against the law. So I guess people shouldn't even like be tripping like that. But a lot of it be, I mean, what I've noticed too, and maybe you can elaborate on it. I noticed like a lot of women will talk crazy about it, but they actually want to be a dancer. I found that kind of like crazy.
It's crazy. When I was growing up, I said, "Oh, I'm never gonna be a stripper. I'm never gonna be a dancer." And look,
Hmm.
I'm all of the above.
Right, 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 right. Yeah, and then and what can you say from firsthand experience about women who say like, oh, the stripper is the home wrecker. Strippers shouldn't be able to dance because they're tearing the man away from the home and things like that. I've heard that before.
Well, first of all, if we're at an establishment, that man knew what he had at home before he even walked into the establishment. So how
Hmm.
is that our fault?
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't force him to drive there.
Right, right, right. You're not responsible like that. Okay, okay, okay. So have you went outside of Florida and just like expanded into like different states and cities and things like that and meet new people, new
Yes,
experiences?
I've been in New York, Connecticut, Georgia, Texas, Tennessee. I've been some places, yeah.
Okay, okay. And what was your experiences outside like your home base of Florida?
Definitely different.
Hmm. In what way? Elaborate some for
Just
me.
the environment, the people, the way of living, the the lingo, just everything was so different.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, all
And if
right.
you're a 420 smoker, good luck.
What'd you say? What's the last thing you said?
And if you're a 420 smoker, good luck.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you definitely handle the Bob Marley. That's what we say outside the Midwest. We call it Bob Marley. All right.
See?
I ain't hear you. What you say?
I said, see, we just call it Bud.
Yeah, yeah, we call it Bob Marley out there. Like we used to be like say, hey man, you got that Bob Marley record? You know what I'm saying? That one joint like that? Like we talk like that. That means whatever, whatever, you know. So it'd be like our code word. That's what's up. Okay, okay. So have you ever thought about moving outside of Florida to different experiences and everything like that? Or is Florida really
Definitely
got your
in
heart?
time. I definitely feel like I have unfinished business here first, but definitely in time. I don't know where yet, but I mean, I'm going to be moving out of Florida in time.
Okay, okay, okay. So, the women out there that's listening to you right now, you know, some of them may have a peak.
It's hot as hell.
It's hot. He said, "How the hell, Florida?" You talking about
Right now, I'm like, I just came in from outside and it was hot as hell.
man? What's the weather like out there? It's got to be what it got. If it's hot, it's got to be like in the 90s or whatever. Let me look this up.
Okay, hold on. Let me check the weather.
Okay, okay.
So right now, it is 90 degrees, feels like 102. It is hot as hell.
Yeah, that is kind of hot. Yeah, that is hot in June. In June in Florida, everybody listening, man, it's
And a
hot,
low
hot.
of 77.
Lowest
And a
shit,
2% chance of rain.
man.
Only through 3 o'clock.
That's your the mood swing in the weather. It can anything about liable to happen, huh? Okay. 77 degrees is the low, man. That's the high in so many cities across the United States too, though.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's so hot.
yeah, and that's at the bottom of the map too. So yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Closer to the equator. I got you. So a lot of females who's listening to this and everything like that, they may be inspired. You know what I'm saying, to be a dancer. And is there any tips you would give them, or would you discourage them?
Um, no, I wouldn't discourage or advise them, to each his own, but, everybody has to do what they got to do to survive. So, I mean, if that's what you got to do, don't just do it. Be good at what you do and then get out. It's not something you make a career out of. It's not something uh, you do for a long period of time. When you have an initial goal, this is why you start dancing. You have an initial goal for some money or for something you need it for. Do it for your goal and be done. Don't make it like a constant thing because you'll get stuck. And in life, without the luxury lifestyle you get used to over a period of time, becomes very overwhelming.
Got you. I got you. It kind of remind me of a drug dealer to a certain degree. Like
So do
how,
it and get out,
yeah, yeah, it kind of remind me of that. Like,
or the game will have you stuck.
yeah, yeah, it kind of remind me of that. Yeah, because sometimes back in the day they'd be like, "Hey man, I just need 40,000 to open up this store or whatever it may
And then
be."
they continue.
Yeah, 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 definitely. So another thing too, I want to be able to talk about it, let the listeners understand. Give us give us a typical rundown of a night in a strip club as being a dancer. From when you walk in, no, matter of fact, not from when you walk in, from when you're getting prepared at home, at the hotel, your friend's house, or whatever it may be. What is a typical night in preparation?
Oh, it's fucking long.
Damn. Okay. 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 So let us know.
All right. So first of all, it depends on how fancy you get with your makeup. Personally, I gave up on that shit a long time ago. Throw some foundation on, a little mascara, some eyeshadow, and call it a day, and some lashes.
Okay.
Then I'm good to go. I gave up on that beating the whole face. If it ain't for an event, I'm not beating the whole face because you're gonna get sweaty. Your makeup's gonna look blotchy. You're gonna do dances and no. See, I ain't got time for all that. Just a quick little throw on and keep it moving.
Okay. Okay.
But you know, you get ready, you put your makeup on, you go to the club, you typically, freshen up your hair, your makeup, whatever. When you get there, get dressed, get out on the floor. It's typically slow in the beginning of the night. Have a couple of drinks, hang out. Probably do some private dances. The night starts to get turned up. You make some stage money, do some more dances, and then it can all go 1,000 different ways from there.
Okay. And what time is it? What time do you really have to get to the floor? You gotta get to the floor before the other girls get there. It's like the early bird gets the worm type of thing, or what?
I mean, it's not. It's not about who. Sometimes it's about who you know. It's not all about what time you get there or how many girls are there. It's all about how you operate your business, your clientele, and who knows you, and what. It's not all about being known sometimes either. Sometimes it's about your work.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay.
People, do they know you? Do they know your work? Do they know that you give good dances? Do they know that you are a good conversationalist? Do they know that they can have a pleasant time with you? Or are you going to rip them off? Or are you going to cheat them out of their money? It's all about how many is there. It's about who you are and the business you represent. You always, like some girls tend to worry about tonight's money instead of worrying about every night's money. If you have a customer that tips really well and you only worry about getting his money for that night, and then you do bad business, he won't come back tomorrow and do the same thing. So you can't worry about tonight's money. You got to worry about every night's money, because that same customer can come back tomorrow and do the same thing and pay the same thing he did that night that made you want to do what you did.
Okay. I got you. Two things I want to ask. Is what is the relationship between the dancer and the customer? Does the dancer look at him like, oh, you a scumbag, I'm taking your money, blah, 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 you're not really that cool? Or do she have some sense of respect for him because he gives her the money?
Listen, I can't speak for everybody, but I would hope you would want to show them appreciation and show them that you really are engaged in what they're saying, and provide them the best customer service you can, just like as if you were a server or a hostess.
Okay, I got you. Another question I feel like the listeners may want to know.
Because that's pretty much what you are, except you're a little less closed and you're dancing on top of being a server and a hostess.
Okay. Now, what is the competition aura? You got girls 5, 6, 20, 30. I don't know how many could be in there.
I mean, there's always going to be jealousy. There's always going to be competition. But no matter what your competition is, you stay focused and you just walk around with your head held high. And I don't know, I wouldn't say walk around like your shit don't stink, but you're beautiful and cherish what you got, and don't worry about what other people got going on, because they can't make your money for you.
Right. Is there any like rules kind of like of the girls of like let me give you an example of what was told to me. Like just say dances are $20 and some girl be like, I'm giving them for $5. Like, is there like rules like that?
I mean, listen, every girl's gonna do what they want to do, but I would say go big or go home, or what's the point of doing it? So to cheat yourself out of some money would be ridiculous.
Okay, I got you on that. So
if they can't afford it, they can't fucking get it.
Right. True. I got you on that. Okay, so what some viewers listeners want to know, like, what is the craziest thing you've seen, and what's the craziest thing you experienced in a club?
Craziest thing, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna put myself on blast on this one.
Okay.
Craziest thing I've ever seen and done in a strip club is I've made a bottle sparkler shoot fire out of my asshole.
Damn, really? What? Is that the first
craziest thing I've seen and done in a strip club?
Is that the first time you did it, or was it just like?
Oh, the first time it shocked the fuck out of me because I was just drunk and didn't know I could do it.
Okay.
But after that, I kind of made it like a signature.
Okay. Oh, so that's like a signature move, like wrestling. That's like your signature, like the DDT, or what I'm saying, or the Hulk Hogan with the leg drop. That's like your shit.
I like to put both feet behind my head and spin in a circle. I call that the human Ninja Turtle.
Damn, the human Ninja Turtle. Yeah, you gotta copyright that. You gotta copyright that, man. You gotta get that trademark or something, man. That's your shit. Okay, the human Ninja Turtle, huh?
I'm
Okay.
trademarking it, so for all the listeners out there, don't go and steal it.
Yeah, don't go steal that shit. Like, we gonna be at you. Like, don't do that. Like, that's hers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta create your own stuff. Don't even try to make that happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Bet. Okay, I got
You
you.
can
Okay.
go and see a video of all of those things at my Instagram, Diamond Marie XXX with 3 underscores.
Okay. And say it one more time, a little bit louder so everybody can hear. Just give them to them one more time.
Well, everybody can go see all of those videos on my Instagram, Diamond Marie, the number 3XX with 3 underscores.
Okay.
And you can follow all the rest of my links with the link in my bio.
There you go. Bet. So, hey, this was a dope interview, man. Like, you gave a lot of insight and everything too. I just want to ask you, what are some of the things you want to be able to tell the listeners just from your own heart, just for your own heart? And also, wait. I mean, before you do that, I want to do this first. What are the things that you feel other people don't understand and appreciate about who you are? Like, they see like the entertainer, they see the model, but what is it that they really don't appreciate and understand?
Just take me for granted, because you never know what somebody might be going through on the inside and how their life is being affected differently from the criticism and judgment of others. Because others, they make, these clients and these fans and these followers, they make you who you are. So at the end of the day, just like if I was, a famous person, Jennifer, I don't know, give me a famous person.
Jennifer Aniston. There you go.
There you go. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, I got you.
Tongue-tied. But
Okay.
just like, she might have 1 million followers, it takes one to start criticism ring, and then her self-confidence just drops. But she keeps moving to, produce content for her fans, so never underestimate what, the things that are being said and done to criticize you about your work, because it might really have a toll on how people operate their business.
I got you. Okay. I can understand that. And what do you want to tell the people out there in the UK, men and women, that's listening, and really around the world as well? What you want to be able to tell them?
I must say, them UK pole dancers are off the charts.
They on point out there, UK?
Man, they are off the fucking charts.
I ain't seen one yet.
Florida people, what? They are freaking pole enthusiasts. Call them spider monkeys.
Spider monkeys? Okay.
Oh my gosh, their pole work is amazing. I watch their videos all the time.
Man, you're gonna have to give me a hookup on the video so I can see what you talk about. So what makes you think that? Okay, what's the major difference you think between the pole dancers in the UK?
Their strength, their skill, it just looks so flowy, like just so effortless.
Okay.
And they have a lot of, pole competitions in the UK that we don't really have too stuff here.
Okay.
So, man, they're pole enthusiasts over there. Their whole, athleticism in the UK is amazing.
Okay, I got you. So you might have to go out there one day then.
Hey,
St. Pete.
I'll get my passport tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, you might have to go out there and probably compete a little bit and learn and stuff like that.
I don't think I'm that great.
But they could teach you, right? You get around them, they could teach
sure
you. Yeah, man, they could teach you. They could teach you the skill. It's kind of like kung fu and karate, man. You gotta come over to
I'm down for a AK pole class.
Okay, there you go. You're gonna have to plug that out. I'm gonna look into some stuff. I'm gonna throw some stuff your way. I'm gonna see what I can come up with. You know what I mean? Definitely be able to empower your skill level. You know what I'm saying? That'll be dope. Okay, cool.
But definitely every dancer, every model, every video vixen, every actress, anybody who lives a life of breath and a soul definitely has a story to tell that definitely affects the way of life and the way they do things. So never judge a book by its cover, and always understand before criticism, and love all. Love is peace, and just love all.
There you go. Spoken from Diamond. Good interview. Thank you so much for your time, everything like that. I definitely want to be able to bring you back on and stuff like that when people start coming in with the questions. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be asking more questions and things like that. If anybody wanted to be able to, to see you, to um photographers and pictures and everything like that, what's the best way to get in touch with you, and what's the best way to be able to make that happen?
Okay, just simply go to my All My Links account, which is allmylinks.com/Diamond Marie XXX, or just simply Google Diamond Marie XXX.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. Thanks again. Thanks again for the time and the me and sharing your story with me and everything like that. And I
Well, there's
definitely.
a more of a story to tell, so definitely tap in again, and thank you.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! There's more story.
No, next time, episode 2, baby.
All
You
right.
gotta
That's
stay tuned for more. If you want to hear more, definitely stay tuned.
that's
Open
what's
your friends, share, like, comment, and post.
that's what's up. That's what's up. And I'll talk to you soon, girl. Okay. Keep that crown on your head. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Love.
Love.